What's up, everyone? My name is Jack Murphy, and this is my first week of stock option trading video. If you've watched any of my other videos, you know I mostly deal with dividend stocks, so I generally keep it to the more established companies and I invest long term. But for a while now, I've been wanting to incorporate more growth into my investing, like more growth stocks, more risky investments so I can, get higher returns because generally when you invest in dividend stocks, you're not getting high, fast growth. So that is what this video is for. I'm going to try to, break my way into the options trading world. Now, I have actually done a couple option trades before, but none of them were successful. I've probably done like 2 or 3 trades, lost, not a lot of money, but like, whatever, between 50 and $100. Kind of like just stopped doing it for a while. And then, recently I just decided I need to like give this a proper attempt and like really go into it. So that is what this video is for. I'm taking $100 and just gonna see what I can do with it. Try not to lose it, and maybe I could make 20, $30 in the first week. A 20, 30% return would be pretty good. It's very realistic that I lose money because options are very volatile. It's very easy to lose money when you're trading options. If you invest in options yourself, you should just invest money you are okay with losing because there's a good chance that's going to happen. Now, before I get more into the video, I want to give a quick disclaimer. I am not a financial advisor or professional by any means, so please do not just copy what I do in this video. Do not take investing advice from this video. It's more for entertainment purposes, just to see what I do, but you shouldn't be taking advice from this, and I'm obviously not qualified to teach anyone about investing in options because this is my first time really doing it. So keep that in mind when you watch this video. Options are basically a contract that you can buy to have the option to purchase 100 shares of a stock at a certain price by a certain date. The value of these contracts fluctuates, and that's how you make money on options. If I'm in this video talking about a call option, that means I'm predicting the stock will go up, and if I'm trying to buy a put option, that means I'm predicting the stock will go down. People buy options because you only have to pay a premium to own the right of 100 shares instead of buying 100 shares, which is significantly cheaper and makes it easier for someone with less money to grow their account faster. So that's kind of why a lot of people invest in options, especially with smaller accounts. Now, there is like a lot more you can learn about options. I've really just explained something very, very basic. For the purposes of this video, that will be enough to get you through if you've never heard of options before. And that's also all I really know how to do. But if you have a question about what I'm doing in the video, just drop a comment and I'll try to answer it. So like I said, I did make a few option trades in the past, but they were pretty much just random stocks I picked, bought an option, and kind of hoped it went the direction I wanted to, and hope it went any direction at all, which they obviously did not do. So I had to kind of think of a strategy to use, and what I pretty much came up with is I just go on Robinhood, which is the brokerage I'm using for this challenge or this video, and I'm going to these screeners, which they have now, and I'm looking up the implied volatility. I also use other filters in the screener like cost per share, or the cost of the share. If it's a $100 stock, the options are going to be too expensive for me to buy in this $100 portfolio. I also can use options volume too. And then when I find a stock I like, I kind of just look at the chart and see which direction it's been heading. If it's been going up for a long time, I'm probably going to pick a call. And if it's been dropping for a while, I'm probably going to buy a put option. There are also other reasons that could make me want to buy an option. I'm just going over this, but if I hear news about a company that makes me really bullish or bearish, I will also probably use that to make decisions about buying options or not. If I can't find anything about like any of the companies I know, I'll probably just go to this screener and choose from there. So let's just get into the first day. So right now I'm filming this Monday morning of day one. So I've gone through the stock screeners and found Robinhood and Snapchat to be the stocks I want to make call options for. I look at the past performance of both of them. They've been going up for the past couple of months, so I'm just going to do a call option. And if anything major happens throughout the week, I'm going to talk about it. My plan for this video is to just do a morning and afternoon update for every day. This is the morning update, and I'll do another one after I buy the contracts, but I'm probably going to do that. If something major happens in the middle of the day, I'll try to make an update but I don't know if I'll be able to do that. So we'll see. So it's about an hour after the market opens on the first day. I forgot to record me buying the options, but I bought an $11 call option for Robinhood and a $12 call option for Snapchat. They're about $6 down. I think Snapchat's about $4 down and Robinhood's about $2 down or something. So, not the great start. It would be better if they were starting in the positive, but these can be very volatile and they can swing very fast. So 30 minutes from now, the call options can swing $10 upwards or $20 downwards. Who knows? But yeah, I'll keep you updated, and the next update will probably be at the end of today. So it's officially the end of day one, and I want to talk about the new position I added since the last update before I go into the results of today. I bought a $21 call option for Mattel. Now, this company is actually the company that owns the licenses to Barbie, and if you're watching this after a while after it's been recorded, the Barbie movie is about to come out. So I saw a TikTok actually, like 4 or 5 days ago, talking about just buying this stock because of the movie, because of the Google traffic, and I'm sure probably increase in Barbie sales. Now, I usually do not get investing advice from TikTok, but this just seems like a really good idea, and I thought it was just a good stock to buy for this challenge. And I think it kind of has a little bit more reason to go up than the other two stocks I bought anyway. So I thought it wouldn't be a bad idea to buy one contract and see what happens. It did cost $57, but I don't think it'll go into the negative. But if it loses $25, I'll probably sell by then because I don't want to lose the entire half of my portfolio that I put into it. But I think my other two options will at least hold their own, and this has a lot of potential to go up by itself. And I'll probably hold it at least until the end of this week and maybe into next week. But I don't want to go into that too much now. I just kind of want to see what happens. And now let's look at the results for day one. I am up $16, which is 16%, which is pretty good. I was hoping to make at least a couple bucks today, but $16 is a little more than I thought. My Snapchat call option was the only thing negative today at negative $5, but the Robinhood contract is doing really well. It is up like 85%, which is $17. So it's really holding its ground there. And then the new position I just talked about is up $4. The market closed about half an hour ago, but Mattel stock is up about 1.5% after hours, which could mean in the morning I'll see a good price jump in this stock option. So that's pretty much everything for the first day. I'm going to try to make an update tomorrow morning. I'll try to do it a little after the market opens so we can see what happens in the beginning. But if I don't do that, I'll just do an update at the end of the day tomorrow. So see you then. All right, so it's day two, morning of day two, about 15 minutes after the market is opened. And as you can see, a lot of growth happened overnight. This morning it just popped up to like 140, jumped up to 160. It's been going up and down a little bit for the past couple minutes. Hopped down to like 140, and now it's like kind of evening out at low 150s, high 140s. So that is really good to see. Significantly higher than I thought it would be at this early on at least, and I'm really considering taking profits today, especially on my Robinhood contract that's up like 180% right now. I don't want to get too greedy. I want to, just make some money, and I think if I hold out until like Thursday, Friday, I could be risking that Robinhood contract, but I might hold out till Wednesday to sell them. And the Snapchat has made a bounce back. It's at about plus $3 right now, which it was down like $6 yesterday, so that is good to see. And then the Mattel contract is doing pretty well. It's at plus $14. I can at least hold that till Friday. I think that's going to do good well into next week. But yeah, so that's pretty much the plan for today. I'm considering taking profits on the Robinhood call, and if the Snapchat call tanks out of nowhere, I'm probably going to sell that and maybe make some new option calls on Wednesday. But I'll keep you updated. I'll let you know what happens after the market closes tonight. So if I make any changes, you'll see the update after the market closes today. But yeah, I'm really happy waking up this morning. All right, so it's not the end of the day yet. It's about 10:32ish, and I'm just looking at my account right now after I ate breakfast, and it's going crazy. It's over $210 right now. It's about $215, and just my options have gone crazy today. The since the update, it was what, like 140, 150, and now it went up like another $70, which is absolutely crazy. My Robinhood option is like up 335%. My Snapchat option's up 100%, and the Mattel option's still up like 44%, which is really crazy. So I wasn't like kind of sure what I was doing this morning, and I'm just giving you my live thoughts now. I'm not sure if I want to take some profit today, because I feel like these contracts like Robinhood and Snapchat are having a lot of upward momentum today. But yeah, I'll let you guys know in the aftermarket update what I do, if I take profits or if I want to wait till Wednesday morning. All right, so it's the end of day 2. Absolutely shattered my expectations, coming in at the end of the day with $252.98. That's like 152% return in 2 days, which obviously, the week's not over. But let's talk about what I did today. So after the last update, I did end up selling the Robinhood contract because, I had my entire account in 3 options, and I wanted to kind of take some profits, leave some room to buy more contracts, tomorrow or the next day. And I was already up like over 300%, so I thought it was a good time to sell. I ended up selling at a positive 320%, which is amazing, so I'm not mad about that. I did kind of sell it at maybe not the best time, but it was dropping kind of quick. I was over 300% profit. I figured there's no point in risking this. I just don't need to be greedy. 300% is fine. So I sold that, and it kind of evened out, went up a little bit, but yeah, I'm fine with that profit. My Snapchat call today went up 350% because it was in the negative as of yesterday, and for a total return of a little over 250%, which is also really good. I'm going to let that play out into tomorrow, and we'll see what happens. I think there's a good chance I sell the Snapchat tomorrow, and then obviously there's still the Mattel contract. Went up 51% today, and the total return is just under 63%. So obviously still doing very well. This is the one I can hold until July 21st. I think this one will obviously not shoot up as fast, but I think as we get closer to the Barbie release date, it's going to do pretty well. So I'm definitely going to hold on to that one. Here's just all the results written out for today. Obviously doing amazing so far. Hopefully we can keep it up. I won't be able to do a morning update tomorrow because I'm going to be out. So hopefully I'll keep track of what my options are doing. If I have to sell, I will. But if I add a new position tomorrow, I'll let you guys know in the afternoon update. So see you then. All right, so it is the end of day 3. I wasn't able to film in the morning. I was busy this morning. But it was another really great day. Like, just look at the account. $318.98. We hit over $300 already, which is insane. Today the day was about positive 25%, which is like $66. So, did a really amazing today. I ended up cashing out the Snapchat option because it was moving a lot today. Had me kind of scared at some points, I'm not gonna lie. But I did sell at like the end of the day. I didn't really want to risk it overnight. Tomorrow morning maybe it could have shot up another $20-$30 again, but we locked the Snapchat option in at a positive 478% return, which is absolutely crazy. So I'm not going to complain, even if it maybe does okay in the morning. Probably won't even check, to be honest, but yeah, a positive 478% return. That's $110 profit on a $23 option. So I'm very happy with that. We did very well with that, and I'm probably going to spend time looking for new options because these two could have just been kind of lucky. So now that I sold the 2 first options, I still got the Mattel contract going, and it's at like positive $49, so it's at like a 90% return right now, which is obviously still very good. But I think Thursday and Friday I want to start looking for new option contracts. Here are today's results just written out on screen if you want to read them. But yeah, day 4, I think that the plan or the goal will be to add a new position. All right, so it's day 4. I did actually add a new position, like I said I was going to do. I added a $12 lift call that expires on July 21st. It was 27 bucks. I don't think it'll do as well as the first two options I bought, but I used the same strategy to pick them. The high implied volatility and looking at the past performance to just decide whether or not to call or put. So we'll see how it does. I kind of just wanted to have something to talk about for the last 2 days because I think, day 2 and 3, there was so much volatility and it went up so much. I don't think the last 2 days will be as crazy. But right now, like 20 minutes after the market opened, we're a little over $10 in profit, mostly from the Mattel call. So that is pretty cool. And the lift call is like kind of break even right now. It's going up a couple bucks, down a couple bucks. So we'll see how that's really doing at the end of the day. But there's not much to say for now. So yeah. What's up? It's still the beginning of day 4. I'm recording this like 10-15 minutes after the first part. I also just added another Snapchat call option again. As you know, I sold mine yesterday for insane profits, and it's still going up this morning. So maybe I could have hold on to it, but I bought another call option for Snapchat at $13.50, expiring July 21st. I think Snapchat's still going to ride up all next week, so I think I can ride that wave again into July 21st and make some more profit off Snapchat. It was a $60 call option, so I'm only going to buy one. So I'll let you know how it's doing at the end of the day in the update at the end of today, and then we'll decide whether or not we want to hold it into next week or sell it. But that's all for this morning, so see you tonight. All right, so it is the end of day 4, and we had our first negative day, unfortunately. The 3 contracts I have going on all performed negatively. It was bound to happen. We were bound to have, a dip in the portfolio, but it wasn't too bad. It's at $290, so it was a negative $28 drop. Most of this coming from the Snapchat call, which was down $19 today. Maybe it wasn't timed perfectly, or I could have just kept my old one. But I think I'm going to keep holding on to it. If at any point the Snapchat call goes below $30, so it's a negative 30 for total returns, I'm just going to sell it and cut my losses. I hope it doesn't come to that, but that's kind of like my security. I don't want to lose the entire $60 I spent, and that goes the same with the lift. If it goes below, I'll say $15, I'll probably just sell it and cut my losses, although today it's only down $1, which is manageable. And then the Mattel contract is still in the positive. It's still at a positive 75% return, but today it went down about $8. That's pretty much it for what happens today. Not great in the account, but hopefully tomorrow we can turn it around. I'd like to finish off this week with over $300 in the account. Now that we're so close to it, I think that'd be just a cool 3x in the account in the first week. So I'd be happy with that. But we're still doing great, despite today's small loss. So tomorrow I will hopefully be able to recover some of the losses. And here is all the returns for today written out. So I'll give you a second to read that, and then we'll move on to the final day. All right, so it is day 5, final day of this week, and the market's opened kind of hot for me, especially with my Mattel contract, which is dropping pretty hot right now. I want to hold it into next week. I'm probably going to sell it Monday, Tuesday. It was up, like 40 something bucks, and it's dropped down to like in the 20s right now, which is a little disappointing. The Snapchat call is also at a negative $22 right now. Like I said, if that goes below negative 30, I'm going to just cut my losses and sell, which would suck, but that might have to happen. My lift call is up $1 right now. It's kind of fluctuating up and down, but it's in the positive, which is good. And right before I started recording this, I added another contract. I bought a Nikola call option. It's just a stock that's been blowing up recently, so I just bought a call option to try to catch the wave this morning, and I'm already up 75%. It's been fluctuating between like $7 and $12, and I paid like $12 for it, so that's doing really well. All I'm going to be doing today is just watching these. I'm going to sell the Nikola call because it expires today, so I'm just going to try to make a couple bucks profit. The lift call, I'm glad it's recovering. Mattel, I hope, recovers by the end of the day because I really want to hold on to next week. And then the Snapchat call, I'm just hoping it makes a turnaround because I really don't want to sell for 50% loss. But other than that, that's all that's going on this morning. So I'll update you tonight. All right, so it is the end of day 5, and unfortunately, this was the worst day yet. I had about a negative $60 total for the portfolio, which is about negative 21%. This is mostly because the Mattel contract just plummeted. I'm thinking it might be because of the actor strike, and maybe that's going to affect the Barbie movie, which is what would affect Mattel stock. That's kind of what I'm guessing is the reason it dropped. So I ended up selling it today, which is earlier than I wanted to, but I just couldn't let that go into the negatives. So I did sell it at a positive 20% profit, which is $11, which is disappointing because that's about a fourth of what it was like yesterday. So not happy about that. I also sold the Snapchat option for a negative $27. I said I would sell it at 30, but it was heading there anyway, so I just sold it early. That was obviously, not the move buying Snapchat again. I just took away from the profits from my first Snapchat call, and there was really no reason to buy it. I just was trying to ride the wave again, thinking I'll get another 400% profit, which wasn't smart. And then there was that Nikola call option that I bought in the beginning of the day that was up 80% or 70%. Well, directly after I stopped recording, it plummeted. It stayed around break even for a while, so I still held on to it, and then it kind of just started going down. I ended up selling it for a negative $6, so another kind of just waste of time. Nothing to say about that. There was no reason to buy it when today's was the strike day. I would have had to execute it by the end of the day anyway, so you really shouldn't do that. That was just a dumb move. And there's the Lyft option, which was doing okay this morning, and like everything else, it kind of just plummeted by the end of the day. And it's down $11 for the day, so $12 total. So that's at a negative 44% loss so far. I'm still holding that. That's one of the two options I'm still holding over the weekends. So hopefully on Monday there is a boost in that option and I can sell for some profit. And then I also bought another Robinhood option. I don't think I'm making the same mistake with Snapchat because Snapchat kind of looks like it's going to be in a downwards trend next week. But I think the Robinhood option at least looks like it still has some upward potential. So I'm probably going to hold it over the weekend. While I'm holding it over the weekend, and I'm probably going to sell Monday or Tuesday. I bought it at an $11.50 strike price, and right now Robinhood's trading at $12.30ish. I had to spend some more money. It was about $91 or $2, $92. It's up $2 for the day, which is a little over 2%. I think I'm probably not going to get 100% profits on this, but I'm going to probably take hopefully over $10 in profit on this. I'd really like to kick off next week with a good start. I'd like to wake up with a boost in the account. That's pretty much all the options I have going on right now and all the results. But as you can see in today's chart on screen, that little blip up in the beginning was when I recorded the morning update, so it looks pretty good from there, and then just crashed right after that and then kind of stayed down the rest of the day. So that's unfortunate, but we still have $230 in the account, and I started with $100, so I can't complain. Here is day 5 results written out if you want to look at them, and then I'm going to go on to the conclusion for the whole week. So despite having the last 2 days be kind of bad, this week was a success by far. If we look at the week chart, I was up 130% for the week, starting at $100. So you cannot say this is a failure, even though the last 2 days were bad. I definitely learned some lessons in the last 2 days, and I think I'm going to have to, be smarter next week. There will be a week 2, and I'm going to try to take the weekend, refresh myself. I'm going to try to start the week off strong, maybe change my strategy up a little bit, but we'll talk more about that next week if I decide to do that. Also want to mention before anyone in the comments says anything, today is Friday, July 17th, and if we go into Robinhood and look at my transfer history, there is no transfer since May, so it's not like I put any money into the account in the middle of this week. Just want to point that out before anyone says anything, if they do. Here is all the results for the week written out. I'm just saying every option and my returns in total, and then the total return for the account. So that's it. Pretty good. Let me know what you guys thought about this video. It's definitely a different style than the videos I normally do. Tell me if you want it shorter or what I can do to make this a little more fast pace. Let me know in the comments if you're still here, if you like this style of video, and maybe I'll try to do more of them. But I think that's it for this week. So hopefully I can post week 2 next Saturday. That's all for this video. Peace.